Now that Season 3 of Miraculous is almost concluded, I think it's time we reflected on what the show's accomplished this year, both good and bad. This season's been really a mixed bag for me. On one hand, they made their first attempt at weaving an overarching storyline throughout the entire season and setting up future plot points in preceding episodes. Not every episode pushed the plot forward in a huge way, but that's okay because it's important to still tell self-contained stories as the larger plotline progresses. We saw new Miraculouses distributed amongst Marinette's group of friends, and even got a glimpse of a fully realised adult superhero. We got the origins of the Order of the Miraculous, and the potential for even more heroes to join the show with Miraculouses we've never seen before. We got further down the rabbit hole of Hawkmoth and Mayura and their evil plots and the motivations behind them, and we saw a greater focus on the delightfully hateable Lila as villain number 3. We got episodes that thought more outside the box with time travel, outer space, and time loops. We actually got to see the world outside of Paris for a change, however brief it was. We got more in-depth character for Master Fu, and the majority of all the protagonists. All in all, it was geared up to be the best season thus far, and it'll probably still be considered that, but there's still major problems. Whilst the story itself improved, and it's nice to see an overarching storyline weave through the episodes, this is pretty much ruined by airing episodes out of order. Remember when we got to see the epic new Miraculous transformations for the horse and the snake? After their heroes debuted. Episodes have been so wonky this season, especially in the latter half, that at this point it's laughable. It's such a joke that the finale actually aired before they'd aired all of the episodes. Imagine if the ending of Game of Thrones had aired before all the other episodes had aired, or if Star Wars had been released in cinemas out of order and we kind of had to just unjumble the timeline. At this point I don't even know who to blame. Probably not Asterix. I know this guy cops a lot of flack, but honestly, this seems more like a Zag problem. At some point, as the head honcho, he has to put his foot down and say, no, this is the order of episodes, and this is how it has to be. Never before have I seen such a badly produced show with such a dismal release history. I feel really sorry for the creative minds at this point, because not only do they get crapped on by fans for some poor creative decisions, which is mostly in the finale and a little bit to do with the overall story pacing, but they also get crapped on because it's released out of order and jumbled up, so nothing really has the right impact. It's pretty sad because all creative problems aside, Season 3 is the best season. Probably by a long way as well, and it's held back from what it could and should be because of bad broadcasting decisions which continually derail its momentum. At this point, with a couple of episodes left to release in Season 3, I'm just kind of finished with it, I guess? I've seen the end, and I doubt these 2 episodes are going to really change the entire fabric of the story, so I guess I'm already gearing up for Season 4. I feel like there's no real stakes anymore, and it's a shame, but hopefully they can get it together for Season 4.